Hello folks, this is Sula once again. Welcome to another preview video for Playoff Game 2 of Civ4 AI Survivor Season number 6. Let's go ahead and take a look at the field for Playoff Game number 2. This is a game where some of the leaders I think we expected to make it here to the playoffs, and then some of the other leaders maybe not so much. There's definitely some surprises here as far as who won our games. As with our other playoff games, we have three leaders who won their opening round game, and then three leaders who came in second in their opening round game. Let's go ahead and look at the first place, the winners from the opening round games, starting with the winner of game number 2, Pakal. I suspect that Pakal is going to be a pretty popular pick on this map because he is a financial leader. He has rolled a capital that has floodplains and this gold tile, in addition to seafood. The seafood maybe not a great synergy with his start, but there is a lot of commerce potential here, and I suspect he's going to be a popular pick. We have also changed his colors to a darker blue to distinguish him more from Cyrus. All right, so Pakal was our winner of game number 2, then our winner of game number 5. Rather surprisingly, was Bismarck. Bismarck had not done anything in previous seasons of AI Survivor. I believe he had no points at all until the wildcard game of season 5, but managed to emerge victorious in the opening round of this particular season. He has a starting position that's pretty heavy on the animal husbandry resources with horses and sheep, and he has the north central part of the map. We'll see what he ends up doing. Kind of interesting neighbors between having Shaka and Pakal as his two neighbors. Then down here, the third leader who won their opening round game, another surprise winner, Victoria. She had never won. She had not only never won, she'd never scored any points previously, and she was one of the big mysteries because her traits are really, really good for AI Survivor, financial imperialistic, but she was able to get off this crazy game where she never fought anyone, but managed to get, I think, like 18 or 19 cities just by settling the map. It was really crazy. In any case, she has the south central position on this map. She has a fish resource, which will be nice for England since they start with fishing as a starting tech. Maybe a little low on production for the rest of the tiles because there's not many hills, but seems like a solid starting position here. All right, now the other leaders are leaders who came in second place in their opening round games. We're going to start with fan favorite Shaka over here. He came in second place in opening round game number 3. Shaka, what is there to say about this guy? He's super militaristic, loves to fight people, loves to go to war. Expect him to go to war with someone in this game and to do so pretty quickly. Let's see, he has a decent start for his starting techs. The Zulus start with agriculture, hunting, so it's an easy path to animal husbandry. Actually, this is a pretty good start for him. Dry rice, a lot of floodplains, ivory over here. So expect him to start throwing units into somebody else pretty quickly. He's always entertaining to watch. All right, next up down here, we have the second place leader from game number 6. That was Cyrus of Persia. Cyrus was one of our seeded leaders. He did really well in season 1 and season 2. Kind of had some off games since then, but has come back here, had a better performance here in season number 6. Another leader who's imperialistic. We actually have quite a few imperialistic leaders in this game, Cyrus and Victoria. I guess just those two. Good at expanding throughout the map. Maybe not so great after the early stages of the game, but Capital has this wet corn that he'll be able to hook up immediately, and if he gets a second city over here, could be off to a fast start. Then finally, we have the second place leader from the wildcard game. Zara, if you watch the wildcard game, I don't want to spoil it, but had a pretty dramatic second place finish in the wildcard game. That's all I'm going to say right now. Zara famously finished in second place in the overall competition in season number 1, and then did precisely nothing in seasons 2, 3, 4, and 5. But then here in season number 6 has managed to make it back to the playoffs via the wildcard game. Again, a leader that's pretty good at expanding in the early game with those creative border pops. And also, surprisingly, someone who has a surprisingly high religious emphasis. This is a game that there's not a ton of people who start with mysticism. Pakal's the only one who starts with mysticism. So there's a decent chance Zara will actually get a religion because he does emphasize it pretty heavily. And that could be pretty interesting to see. All right, so here is the zoomed out map with all the resources on it, just for folks who want to use this in making their predictions. As far as when this game will take place, it'll be a week from when you're seeing this on YouTube. It will be on Friday, July 23rd, 2021. So that's July 23rd, 2021. This game will be live streamed as our AI Survivor games typically are. We always have a bunch of people in the live stream watching and commenting. It's a lot of fun. And of course, we run our prediction contest, and that will be linked underneath this video as well. So hope that you'll be able to come out and join us for playoff game number 2 of Civ4 AI Survivor season number 6. Hope to see you guys there. Until then, have a good one, take care, and I'll see you soon.